What's up, my Mind Your Money business folks? It's me yet again with another video on today's stock market news. And as always, hopefully you're in the market and not trying to time the market, because that is simply impossible to do. I'm rushing again today. My morning started early. Had to get a lot of personal things done, but let's get into the news. It says the Dow, S&P 500, NASDAQ climb with Trump Fed fight in focus. Nvidia earnings on deck, baby. So it says U.S. stocks nudged higher on Tuesday as Wall Street absorbed President Trump's bid to remove Fed Reserve Governor Lisa Cook. And investors turned their focus to Nvidia's earnings this week. The Dow Jones Industrial Average rose 0.3%. The S&P 500 climbed 0.4%. The tech-heavy NASDAQ rose 0.4% as well. The move higher among the major gouges follows a pullback in stock on Monday after a record-setting rally at the end of last week. Investors are treading carefully after Trump took to social media to ramp up pressure in his Fed feud and in his trade offensive. The president said late Monday that he had determined there was significant cause to oust Cook after the top Fed official resisted persistent demands for her resignation over allegations of mortgage fraud. Ooh, ouch. Cook said she won't step down. Cook's attorney said she would file a lawsuit to challenge what he called an illegal action. On Tuesday, Trump signaled that the administration had very good people in mind for Cook's position, adding that he expects to soon hold a majority at the Fed, paving the way to lower rates. Longer-dated U.S. bond prices fell amid concerns over Trump's moves against Fed independence as he pushed for interest rate cuts that could stoke inflation. The yield on 10-year treasuries fell 4.26%, while longer-term 30-year treasuries rose 4.9%. The dollar index fell. So on the trade front, Trump vowed to impose fresh tariffs and export curbs on chips and technology from countries that unfairly place taxes on U.S. digital services. Speaking in a Monday social media post, the reprisal risks escalating trade tensions between the U.S. and the European Union, which defended its use of the measures on Tuesday. Meanwhile, Wall Street is bracing for Nvidia's earnings, which land Wednesday after the bell. Expectations for its results are sky high, with the company stock up almost 34% so far this year. Even as restrictions on chip sales to China have possibly cost the company billions of dollars. So let's see what happened in the market, because I have to hurry up. So Nvidia actually rose $1.94 today, closing out at $181.77. My Information Technology ETF, FTEC, rose $1.04 today, closing out at $207.04. Tesla gained $5.07 today, closing out at $351.67. Palantir gained $3.70, closing out at $160.87. Broadcom gained a whopping $3.78 today, closing out at $298.01. My S&P 500 ETF, SPLG, gained 31 cents today, closing out at $71.91. Meta gained 80 cents today, closing out at $754.10. Apple gained $2.15 today, closing out at $229.31. And that's pretty much it. So they're waiting on Nvidia's earnings call. I may cover that later today after I get home from work. Maybe, maybe not. Either way, it'll more than likely be talked about tomorrow in tomorrow's stock market news about the earnings report from Nvidia. All right, so I'm going to end this video, and as always, like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Let me know what you think. If you think anything at all, get out of debt, people. Debt is holding you back, so get out of debt. Debt keeps you from investing into your future. Debt keeps you from building generational wealth. Debt holds you back. Debt limits your options. So get out of debt. Get out of the personal loan debt. Get out of the student loan debt. Get out of the car loan debt. Get out of the personal loan debt. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I went blank for a second. Anyway, and you can do that by creating a plan, and that plan is called a budget. So you can start telling your money where to go. So I'm just going to leave it at that. If you want to know how to set up a budget, and if you need help, hit me up. I can help you out. I created one. I'm debt free. I've been debt free now for over 4 years, and it is a beautiful thing because it gives you so many options. So many options, and I love nothing better than options to do what I want to do, whenever I want to do it, and however I want to do it, within means and within the law, of course. All right, so I'm going to end this video. So you guys, again, like, comment, subscribe, share this video. All right, take care. Peace.